Alright, here we go again. If you are new to the channel, the 3 simple rules are no blah blah intro, no pausing, some yada yada at the end, and that's it. Super fast. This time we have Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Karl Pilkington talk about the Ricky Gervais show. Presumably this is the HBO version, because I'm seeing from the first frame of this video that this is the cover for the DVD. Interesting. Anyway, let go.
I think people have got to remember that he's like my best friend, and if there was 3 people agreeing, it wouldn't be a funny show. So I certainly take on the role as class bully. Steve takes on the role of professorial mediator, but it's just to get the best out of Karl, and he always wins. I can tell you, he says something, and there it is. There we've got it.
I get the impression that you don't really care what Ricky's saying to you. I just get the feeling it's not like you go home at night worrying about it.
No, I mean, you got to remember I'm 37. I'm not like going on to my mum and dad going, "They're picking on me again." You know, I'm 37, and sometimes I say stuff back, don't I?
Yeah. And it's made him £1 million.
That's it.
Whoa.
That's there.
He's happy. He's smiling.
Bloody hell.
No, but it's not.
He's happy with that.
It doesn't bother me anymore. I've got used to it. I mean,
But
it
it's
started off
blessing.
slowly.
But as
Because
anyone
you
who
made
doesn't
£1 million.
realise it's with his
That's right.
blessing, he wouldn't do it again. We've known each other now for 10 years. Me and Steve have known each other for, I don't know, 12, 13 years. It's like, that's what mates do. That's how I was brought up. That was the whole thing. You poke someone until they come back. And you don't mind if they come back with a zinger. And
Eric, if you want.
I can poke him now,
I don't like it when they both do it. Because that's what happened at XFM that day when you both were having a go at me, and I said, right, forget it. And I left. That's the only time when you pushed me over the edge.
Yeah.
When I left, I went and got a train and went to
Hastings.
Hastings as a train.
Remember that?
Yeah, he's
I remember the famous Hastings incident.
Yeah.
What, during the radio
Yeah,
show?
about 15 minutes to go, so forget
I
this.
remember.
And I went,
But
and
then
I
he
turned
came
my phone off, and then got to Hastings, had a walk along the pebbles and that, put the phone on, he left a message going, "You seemed a bit down today, mate. Was it something I said?"
Was it something I said? I've been winding you up for 2 hours, and I said, was it something I said?
You were planning to go to Hastings. You didn't just go to Hastings on a whim
No,
that day.
I called up Suzanne, I said, "I've had a bad day today,
Let's
let's go.
Hastings."
Let's go to Hastings, get away from it."
And then he said, "You'll never wind me up again. You'll never break me again." I don't think I ever have I?
Nah.
I think what we have done,
Impressive.
and this might have been a coincidence, but I think we've inflamed his quest for knowledge. He still finds out his own things. He still believes in what he believes in,
Giants,
whatever we
Cyclops,
say. But
dinosaurs,
at least now he's sort of
dinosaurs,
belligerent in
dragons.
what he wants to find out.
I disagree, Rick. He's not learned anything.
No, I think he has.
As you said, no, you say by your own
picked up
admission.
some stuff.
Oh, by your own admission, you say a fact goes in the air, and you have to lose another fact in order to make space for the new one. So therefore, you forget everything you've already learned.
Yeah,
You've said that. That was your own explanation.
Space for one.
Knowledge needs at least the chance
Oh, he's getting a
of
headache
application,
already.
not just
What is
flicking
it?
through a book and seeing everything. Unless you're Rain Man, that's not
What have
knowledge.
you learned?
Since when?
Well, since we've been in the last year.
Matthew asked him this question on the way here. Okay, he said, "What's the last film you saw, Karl?" He went, "What do you mean?" I said, "You can't be more specific." What's the last film you saw, Karl? That is all the information
What
you
do you
need.
mean?
He said,
No.
"What do you mean?"
But I just kind of meant, there's a lot, you see in adverts of films all the time.
Didn't ask that.
That's not what he
He
meant.
didn't
was it?
say
Everyone
an
knows that.
advert.
This is
He
like
said
what
the
we
last
saw.
answer.
Yeah,
That's all,
we
yeah,
saw.
he wants to- yeah.
Edge of Darkness, Mel Gibson. That's my answer. Boom. What's the last thing you learned? Tell me something you've learned in the last year that is a really useful, interesting tidbit.
Something you still remember.
It's not like that though. I might have learned to do a bit of plastering. I've put coving up.
It's good.
I've done electrics.
Absolutely
It's
brilliant.
not a fact.
No, more. That is.
But that's not what you're talking about then. You haven't inflamed
No.
him. You don't inflame him to do some coving.
But that
No.
is more useful in the world than pointless facts of people who go through things
but
to
then
win
don't
quizzes.
say that we've educated him, because we haven't. We've got nothing to do with the COVID.
No, but he realised that he was wasting his
He took it
time.
as-
He realised on a podcast that he was worthless. I called him up once, right? We're doing another podcast. It said #1. It's like the 10th we put, and now we've got this. We're being sold around the world. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Just pulling some shit out of a drain." Remember that?
I do remember that. But they're the things I like doing because
He likes to pull shit out of it. Great. Good.
at the end of the day,
Amazing.
you've done something.
disappoints.
You haven't had to pay someone else to do it.
Yeah.
That's what I hate.
Yeah.
Being ripped off.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that. That's what's important to me. Keeping my hand in.
Yeah.
In some shit.
Yeah. Your elbow,
Not
you
just
say?
sat in a room talking like this because this isn't a proper thing, is it? It's not a proper job. This. I like something where you can stand back and go, I've fixed that.
Yeah.
Done that. That's like going back to basics, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what cavemen were like.
Yeah.
Done that. Sorted that.
You have
We've
no
got to get
idea.
a system where we're just shitting everywhere. We need to invent a toilet.
Yeah. You don't get it because you don't do it. I've never called you up and you've had your hand down a drain full of shit. You've never done it.
Now I call a plumber.
Yeah, but you're getting ripped off. Call out charge, 80 quid.
Yeah. Oh, the joke's on me, innit?
Doesn't matter.
Joke's on me. I didn't pay a fucking thing.
He doesn't smell
It's
like
just
shit.
what I enjoy
Carl.
doing, really. It's the
Brilliant.
manual bit. But I can't think of a fact. Like
Do you know what he said? In a couple of years' time, he'd like to get a little part-time job in B&Q.
He still
Wait,
wants
a
to
couple
be
of times.
cute.
Years, just get going now.
It's just that I'm down there a lot. That's where I sort of like to wander.
So if you're
There's
down
always
there,
a new tool that I didn't know was out. Yeah, I can see myself sort of working
job
there when
down
I'm
there.
older. Yeah.
What
I mean,
sort
I
of
help
age?
people now. Like, if I
40?
hear people, I overhear old people saying, "Oh, I'm struggling finding the coat hooks," and I go, "I'll fold."
you might as well get paid
is.
for it. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh dear.
Home base.
What, home base or B&Q?
Prefer home base.
Do you?
I can never find any staff in home base.
Can't you have two part-time jobs? Because you could do what, half in B&Q, half in home base.
Co-ops are in different places in B&Q then.
Yeah.
Confusing.
What's your ideal job now? If someone said you can do anything you want, it's a 40-hour week, you get paid whatever you're earning now, what do you want to do?
No, if I'd like to do anything, I've always said about being a surgeon or a doctor.
That's not going to happen.
Oh my
That's not gonna
god.
happen.
No, but
No,
it
you
doesn't
said you
be
wanted a
anything.
paper round.
No, but given your abilities.
Well,
Getting
Home
shouted
base.
drains. Yeah.
no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I know I'm not,
Well, why don't you go to medical school?
I think it's too late now.
Well, you probably now with your profile, you could probably have a little go. You know what I mean, they let celebrities, like pilots always go, do you want to come up the cockpit?
No, it will
With me.
happen. I think that's like the next X Factor style thing, isn't it? That's the next thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a way of getting new people interested, young people into jobs that we need cover for. We've got loads of singers now.
Yeah, we don't need another singer.
Well,
No one's going,
singers.
oh, I need another singer.
We kind of
No.
do,
But
guys. They kind
everyone's
of suck
singing.
towards
It's like
me.
we're living in an opera now. Everyone's singing more
Yeah.
than they're talking.
They did a survey, it was on the radio yesterday, amongst kids, 54% of them said they wanted to be famous when they grow up. 15% wanted to go into either doctors or nurses. 54% just wanting to be famous, non-specific.
No, they have
Bad
to be a
enough.
famous
So they
doctor. I prefer to be a famous doctor than known for doing what we do.
Which one? Dr. Crippin?
Just
Dr.
a,
Dre?
just a good one that everyone goes, "It's good."
Dr. Fox is the best.
Just a
Dr. Fox.
brain surgeon.
Wow.
Be good, that. Be a good feeling at the end of the day.
Not for
It
the
has
family.
to
it
be a
wouldn't.
brain surgeon.
I
Wow.
did like Knob News. I hated Rockbusters. It was annoying. He said every week. He said it was a cryptic clue. It wasn't a cryptic clue. It was might as well have said, "What am I thinking?" Because none of the clues worked. Absolutely ridiculous. Many of them racist.
I don't remember much of the Knob News.
A famous one was a bloke who grew a penis on his arm
Why did he do that?
because they had to give him graft it on. They couldn't do it on. They had to take his old one off, or he'd lost it, and so they grew it on his arm.
He was
Right.
embarrassed, dropping his pants all the time. At the doctors, and they put it there, easy access, in and out quicker.
What?
That's not
That
true.
was the story, wasn't it?
Of
That's
course
what
it
we're talking
fucking
about.
wasn't.
What, he was having a piss from his arm?
No,
No.
no.
He'd lost his penis.
Sorry, Rick, sorry if I didn't quite get it right. I didn't realise it was...
Right.
He didn't make it quite clear.
Apparently he'd lost his penis, right?
Right,
But
so
they
they grew
said,
one on his arm.
so no, they grew his back on his arm. So to keep it alive while they were sorting something out, he had a horrendous accident.
Right.
So they couldn't put it back there, but they needed to grow it on something, so they grafted it onto his arm to just grow it there before the
That
operation.
makes sense, but what's he talking about?
He made it
being
up.
embarrassed?
He embellished. He made it up.
He was
That's
embarrassed
what he
to have
does.
it. He didn't
Yeah.
like flip in his trousers.
I think he thought it was someone else's at first. Like they were growing knobs on this bloke's arm. They go, we need to grow a knob. I know a bloke's arm. It was perfect. He's got the most fertile knob growing arm.
We haven't done knob news for ages.
No, I wonder
No.
why. Why did that die out? Why did that die out?
Yeah.
There probably wasn't a lot of knob news in the world to keep it as a feature. Trevor McDonald. Here's knob news.
Channel 4 has very wisely got itself in bed with us with our our new animated series in which Ricky, Karl and myself take on animated form, but the conversations are all real.
They're all real.
Real life conversations that we've had over the years.
They're not manipulated, they're not redone, we don't say let's do that again, it's not scripted. It really is conversations that we've had over the last 6 or 7 years, and they've taken snippets and sort of animated it behind our back, so to speak. It already existed, and they've brought it to life. And he lends himself so well to animation because he has these ridiculous flights of fancy. And I think they've done a really good job.
And he looks like Charlie Brown. Yeah.
Thoughts, Karl? What's
Yeah,
your
it's
hopes?
alright.
Yeah?
I just always worry about the first few aren't as good. It's the other way round to most films, I'd say.
So keep watching. If you like the first couple, keep watching because it gets better and better.
But you can't remember the last time you saw a film. What do you know about films?
No, but just in the way that normally you go, Rocky was good, and then it's like, oh, Rocky 6, give it up. Whereas I'd say by Series 6 of Us,
Right.
it's the better stuff, I'd say.
But I
That's
think,
being honest.
think just so they don't have to keep watching for the next 19 years of their life. Let's say that actually episode 2, series 1 is good. Let's say that. So they watch. Yeah?
Oh, just say series 1.
No,
episode
I don't
one.
watch it yet.
It's
Don't watch
too
it yet.
familiar
Don't watch
to me, maybe.
What? Yeah?
It may be too
should
familiar
they
to me.
watch the first series at all?
I'd say coming at about. All I'm saying is watch it. If you kind of go, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Leave it a couple of weeks. Come in. You won't have missed anything. There's no sort of ongoing.
Nothing to miss. No,
No, 'cause it's just a chat from one time.
it's not.
So it
great.
doesn't matter.
It's not
There's
great.
no sort of-
It
it's
doesn't-
not like
I'm
a
not going to
soap.
watch it at all. I'm not going to. So
Well, what you're doing is worse. You're saying, "Oh, it's great."
no, I'm
watch
not.
it," and
No, I'm
people
just
go,
asking you.
"Oh."
No. So don't. We don't know whether we don't. Difference of opinion. I think it's pretty good. He doesn't.
Is that it? Okay. That was so nice watching Karl smile. Like literally just the sound of the £1 million just made him go, yeah, I made $1 million. It's like in his mind he's probably going through all the crap he had to put up with and then realizing, yeah, you know what, this is worth it. This was worth all the abuse and all the insults and all the humiliation and the public, and public. What else? What did I leave out from the synonyms? It's like abuse, humiliation, torture. Oh God, amazing. He seemed a bit more. He was a bit different in this one. His energy, like is a little different than from what I've usually seen him. He seemed more like contemplating. I don't know, was something on his mind. He looked like he was preoccupied with something. But yeah, it's like at a stage in their lives where they're like they've done all of that and they know they've done all of that and they're comfortable just chillaxing and talking very plainly about like the conversations they've had and this. He's still Karl has to deliver. I have not been disappointed by a single video of Karl. Not even a single one. Whatever he's in, I have not been disappointed by it. Even in this one. What's the last film you've seen? What do you mean? Amazing. How can anyone misinterpret that? Amazing. This is what I mean. I'm actually stunned because it's like you gotta have some bad content, right? He must have done one video that's not worth seeing. It's gotta be one out there, but I haven't seen it so far, and I have more to go. I still have the webcam footage. I have like a collection of it. I'm planning on getting to that at some point. But I'm so busy. It might be within the week or something. I'll try. I'm also still going through the comments. So many amazing facts. You guys are living factoids left and right in those comment section. So I'm compiling those. I'm gonna make maybe a few videos out of these comments as well. But yeah, my highlight for this is Karl smiling when he realizes he made $1 million. This to me just makes this whole thing amazing. This makes this video worth it. That's it. And yeah, for now.